What makes the NBA so successful? How did they become one of the world's richest sports leagues? Hello, and welcome to Primetime TV. The National Basketball Association, or NBA, is one of the most popular sports leagues around the world. It has a huge number of fans and brings in billions of dollars every year. But how did they reach this level of success? In today's video, we'll look at how the NBA got to where it is today and find out its secret to success. Before we continue with our video, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell for more amazing content. The National Basketball Association is known for being the most creative professional sports league in North America. It generates revenue in a number of ways, such as by selling tickets, merchandise, and TV rights. Since the NBA is not a public corporation, it does not give full financial information to the public. However, Forbes, which often does valuations of the 30 NBA franchises, says that the league's total income for the 2021-22 season was $10 billion. This is a big jump from the figure for the 2020-21 season, which was $6.41 billion. In 2021-22, the average revenue per franchise in the NBA was about $334 million. Now, a bit of NBA history. Since the NBA started in 1946, after the other sports leagues, it took decades for it to catch up to baseball and football, which had been around for a long time and were strong competitors. It was the first league to make the All-Star Game a 3-day weekend full of activities and the first to generate a significant portion of its revenue from merchandise. The NBA was also the first to purposefully turn its most marketable players into international media icons, which increased the league's international popularity. The NBA broadcasts to every landmass for the population. In the 2019-20 NBA season, 108 of the 450 players on rosters were foreign-born, representing 38 different countries, compared to nearly all American rosters in the 1970s. NBA's TV earnings. Like other major sports leagues, the NBA's business plan relies heavily on television. The fact that NBA fans can watch games for free on TV, minus the cost of their cable provider or TV service, makes TV an appealing option for many NBA fans. Given the cost of live event tickets, parking, and food, many NBA fans choose to watch games at home instead of going to a live event. This is a major reason why the NBA's advertising revenue and broadcast contracts have grown over time. TNT and ESPN extended their contracts for the 2016-17 season, which is worth an estimated $24 billion. The NBA will get about $2.6 billion each year from the 9-year deal. NBA's deals on merchandise. Another big source of NBA earnings is one that, unlike the others, has a direct link to material goods. For the first time in NBA history, teams wore ads on their jerseys during the 2017-2018 season. Merchandise makes well over $1 billion a year. Sponsorships are a part of the NBA's merchandise industry. For example, the Milwaukee Bucks opened the $524 million Pfizer Forum Arena in 2018. This opened up a lot of opportunities for sponsorships, first-class seating, and other things. In June 2015, the NBA ended its long-term partnership with Adidas and replaced it with an 8-year, $1 billion deal with Nike. Altogether, this was a 245% increase over the previous agreement. NBA's ticket sales. You might be surprised to learn that the NBA's biggest source of income isn't actually from selling tickets. It usually doesn't bring in as much money as some of the other sources. That doesn't mean, though, that tickets have no effect. According to ESPN, the average number of people who went to home games during the 2018-19 season ranged from just under 15,000 to just over 20,000. During the 2018-19 season, when tickets cost an average of $74 each, the money from selling tickets adds up quickly. In addition to the money made from selling tickets, basketball also brings in money from concessions and other sales. International income. The NBA has been expanding overseas for a long time, and China has become a big source of revenue. This income includes the $1.5 billion deal for Tencent to be the NBA's only digital partner. Tencent is one of China's biggest tech companies, When a sport is more popular around the world, it gets more foreign investors. For instance, Alibaba Jose reportedly paid $1.15 billion for a 49% stake in the Brooklyn Nets. The NBA's decision to make it easier for advertising logos to be put on jerseys is also related to the cash pouring in from outside the United States. Because of this, a lot of foreign businesses can now sponsor the NBA through the Jersey Patch program and other ways to get their name out there. It makes sense for the NBA to grow into China and other countries, and doing so will probably lead to a larger share of the league's total earnings in the years to come. The NBA has come a long way from its humble beginnings, and it is now one of the world's richest sports leagues. The NBA has become a real powerhouse thanks to its creative marketing strategies, smart investments, and passionate fan base. With an ever-growing presence around the world, the NBA is set to keep dominating the sports world for years to come. This brings us to the end of today's video. What are your thoughts on the video? Do you follow NBA? Who is your favorite NBA player? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your time. We'll see you later.